Brush your teeth, brush your teeth, brush it nice and clean.
Hey there, welcome back to day 4 of the hashtag 30-day vlog challenge. And in episode 4, I want to share with you the life of an average modern woman. It's 7 a.m. and the girls are up and running, and when you have two, life is never a dull moment. And as a modern woman, we're expected to rear children.
What are you doing? iPad? That's not your iPad.
It's Peep's iPad.
Hey!
No, it's broken. It's broken. It's Peep's iPad.
Okay.
It's Peep's iPad.
Technically, it's mom's iPad.
It's Peep's iPad.
No, it's mama's.
ABC?
You want to watch ABC?
It's Peep's iPad.
Okay, I'll give you the ABC. No kiss, boo-boo. No, don't hit baby like that.
It's me.
Okay, let mama kiss. Mama kiss. Good job. Better. Oh, better. Kisses make things better. Kara, you princess?
No, I don't.
Wow. Wow, two baby princess spinning.
It's true.
Yes, you're a princess. A princess isn't mean. So don't be mean to sister.
My
Baby.
magic is about to turn around.
I know. Đừng có đánh em với cái đó. Hey, we do not swing that at my baby, or else I will take it away. Không có đánh em vào cái đó. You're welcome, Kara. Go play, baby. The little caterpillar. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Kara hurt herself. What now, Kate? Are you gonna kiss the boo-boo?
Don't kiss me.
Don't kiss me.
What's wrong?
Huh?
What's right?
Okay, go run.
Such simple word with millions of things attached to it. Rearing. My morning revolve around their schedule. I have to make sure my children are happy along with doing my job properly as a mom. I call this the art of living. There's a fine line between making sure you create an atmosphere where your children can be honest with you with their thoughts, but still can make sure their thoughts and action are morally correct. Kinda like when a man comes home from work and sees a dirty house littered with toys and he snap and say, "What'd you even do today?" Not realizing this is the 120th time you picked up and arranged it nicely only for it to be messy again. And he came home after a hard day at work at the moment where you couldn't spare to tidy a certain area up because you'd rather read to children instead. He won't notice all the laundry washed, folded, and put away. He will never understand how there is never dirty laundry in the house, so in his mind it must not exist. He will think he is perfect because his clothes, shoes, and closet is always in order, but you are always so messy. Not realizing, you silently clean up behind him like you've done for your children, without any thank or being able to spare a second for yourself. Hence, you look in the mirror and you don't see the vibrant you that you were before your angel existed. You don't have the energy or time to fork out to fight with your husband because there are millions of things to do. So you sweep this misunderstanding under the rug or file it away for another day to continue to move on with your day. Sound familiar? I am not always inspired to make money. I don't even want to make money today. I'm fucking tired. Like seriously, I'm fucking tired. But one easy $100 on the ground. Yeah, pick it up. Let's go. I go make some money. Because babies need some diapers. Or private school. Let's go. It's not about being inspired to work every day. It's honestly about consistency and doing it even if you don't want to. Kind of like working out. Kind of like eating salad. Kind of like not taking that second cup of wine. gotta do it. I have nothing but respect for those women who choose to stay home to rear children, to put up with their childish husband as their husband grow up in maturity in order to see their stay-at-home wife's worth. The immense amount of patience she must have in order to have a smile on her face in order for there to be a happy home. I am not that woman. I am someone who has ambition, goals, and plan. And though I love my children, I also love my path in life and doesn't want to back down from it. So I chose to take on being a mother and a boss babe at the same time.
The way I see my life is I am very
Stubborn with my goals, but flexible with my methods. The truth is that the more intimately you know someone, the more clearly you'll see their flaws. That's just the way it is. This is why marriages fail, why children are abandoned, why friendships don't last. You might think you love someone until you see the way they act when they're out of money, or under pressure, or hungry. For goodness sake. Love is something different. Love is choosing to serve someone and be with someone in spite of their filthy heart. Love is patient and kind. Love is deliberate. Love is hard. Love is pain and sacrifice. It's seeing the darkness in another person, but still defy the impulse to jump ship. I guess, in a way, I am a fundamentally an optimistic person. Whether that comes from nature or nurture, I cannot say. Part of being optimistic is keeping one's head pointed toward the sun and one's feet moving forward. Marriage is ugly. You see the absolutely worst in someone. You see them when they're mad, sad, being stubborn. When they're being unlovable, they make you scream. But you also get to see them when they are laughing so hard that tears run down their face. And they can't help but let those weird gargling noise out. You see them at 3 a.m. when the world's asleep except you two, and you're eating in the middle of the kitchen floor. You get to see the side of them that no one else does. And it's not always pretty. It's snorting while laughing. It's tear when it feels like it's all crashing down. It's like farting. It's like bad head and bad breath. It's the random dances. It's the anger and the joy. Marriage isn't a beautiful thing, but it is amazing. It's knowing that someone loves you so much that they won't leave you even though you said something nasty. It's having someone that have your back no matter what. It's fighting over the stupid things, like someone not doing the dishes or picking up after themselves. And it's those nights you fall asleep in each other's arm feeling like there will never be enough time with them. It's cleaning up their throw up or rubbing their back when they're sick. It's the dirtiest, hardest, and most rewarding job out there. Because at the end of the day, you get to crawl into bed with your best friend. The weirdest, most annoying, loving, goofy, perfect person that you know. Marriage is not beautiful, but it's the heaven of a ride. Now, if you think I'm trying to scare you with marriage, I really am not. I'm someone that really promotes the nuclear family. But for nuclear families to survive, for anything great to survive, someone has to know how to give. And give and give, and it may not be your partner. Sometimes it has to be you, the modern woman. So until you change your character and is willing to put in as much as your husband will, relationship just won't work. It won't be like what your parent had 10, 20, 30, 40 years ago. Not without hard work. I hope you won't be like those ignorant people who say, oh, it's a generational thing, or women were just different back then. Everyone is different. It depends on you. If you know characteristically something is wrong with your generation, be that chain that break that disgusting link and do something different. Growing up, my most hated excuse that I hear people saying is, well, my mother was this way, or well, my father was this way. That's dumb. Who are you? It's not a generational thing, it's a character thing. Choose to be the perfect person, the perfect partner, the perfect human being you can be. Not because others are watching, not because you have a wonderful husband and you want to keep him, but because you want to be a great person for yourself. Often I hear women talk about, oh well, what do you bring to the table? Listen, be that one boss babe that go. Well, firstly, I built this damn table because, darling, if you built the table and you put all the food on it without the need of anyone else's help, to me, that is the true definition of a feminist. It isn't needing someone to help me. It's knowing I can do it myself. And the true meaning of partnership is, yes, I can do it myself, but he's a real man, and a real man knows that you can do it, but he doesn't need you to. If there are two people on a boat and only one paddle, it takes much longer to get to the destination. But if both people paddle, see how much faster you can get there, especially when you paddle at the same pace. In this marriage, in this life, I know I've always been the one to give more, put in more, and that's okay. It's not a pride thing, it's just I want to get to the destination, and recognition is not needed. Jesus. See? That's it. Just a quick walkthrough, and then I have to go home, voice edit this, upload this to my stream, and then hopefully get it rented. I mean, 5-bedroom. It's going for like $4,300 now in Boston, and it only took me 5 minutes to make it. Most of my life has been trying to spend shrinking myself, trying to become smaller, quieter, less sensitive, less opinionated, less needy, because I didn't want to be a burden. I didn't want to be too much or push people away. I want people to like me. I wanted to be cared for and valued. I wanted to be wanted. So for years, I've sacrificed myself for the sake of making other people happy. And for years, I've suffered. But I'm tired of suffering. And I'm done with shrinking. It's not my job to change who I am in order to become someone else's idea of a worthwhile human being. I am worthwhile, not because other people think I am, but because I exist and therefore I matter. My thought matter, my feeling matters, my voice matter, and with or without anyone's permission or approval, I will continue to be who I am, and I speak my truth. Even if it makes people angry, even if it makes people uncomfortable, even if they choose to leave, I refuse to shrink. I choose to take up space. I choose to honor my feelings. I choose to give myself permission to get my needs met. I choose me. And because I choose to be me, he also chose me. He loved me for who I am. And I've been told by many men that I'm too much of a woman. I'm just too much. Well, the truth is, you will always be too much of a woman for a man who isn't ready. And you never have to take away the diamond from your crown, ladies. You just need a man with bigger hands who can carry the weight of your crown. Happiness in a marriage is not something that just happened. A good marriage must be created. In the art of marriage, little things are the big things. It's never being too old to hold hand. It's remembering to say I love you at least once a day. It is never going to sleep angry. It is at no time taking the other for granted. The courtship should not end with the honeymoon. It should continue throughout all the years. It is having a mutual sense of value and common objectives. It is standing together facing the world. It is forming a circle of love that gather in the whole family. It is doing things for one another, not the attitude of duty or sacrifice, but in the spirit of joy. It is speaking words of appreciation and demonstrating gratitude in thoughtful ways. It is not looking for perfection in each other. It is cultivating flexibility, patience, understanding, and a sense of humor, to be honest. It is having the capacity to forgive and forget. It is giving each other an atmosphere in which each other can grow. It is finding room for the things of the spirit. It is the common search for the good and the beautiful. It is establishing a relationship in which the independence is equal, dependence is mutual, and obligation is reciprocal. It is not only marrying the right partner, it is being the right partner. It is discovering what marriage can be at its best, and that is the art of marriage. And with the right partner, impossible things can be done, like even moving a mountain.
I said the picture.
Ăn xong rồi mẹ cho take picture, okay?
I said the picture. I said the picture. I said the picture.
Ok, mẹ cho con vô take picture sau này, ok? Giỏi, ăn xong rồi mình take picture. Mẹ cho con new phone. Bless you. À, Kara, nó đói ăn coi.
Pretty.
So pretty, đúng rồi. Giỏi.
As the food are all prepped, now I'm feeding the girls, and my husband is doing the final touches in cooking. And while the girls chew, sometimes I'll flirt with my husband here and there.
Yellow.
Kara, à, giỏi. Hôm nay Kara ăn ngoan hơn Kate nha.
Hot.
Kara đổi này Kara ăn ngon hơn Kate nha.
And after the girl has ate their dinner, my husband and I sat down, ate our dinner, gave them their night routine, and my husband would put them to bed where I can sit down and edit today's video. And that, my friend, is the end of today's video. Thank you so much for watching episode 4, and I hope to see you in episode 5. I hope you haven't break the streak yet, and I will see you next time. And for today's pretty little thing giveaway, I have prepared for you this wonderful No Pour Problem by Cᴏılᴛ쏘ᴄᴛ.